This lesson is P2b. I am using the same equation right here and the same point which was last video. Okay, the only thing difference is that I am not asking parallel anymore. I am asking perpendicular. One more time, I'm using the same equation, same example and point from last video, but this time I am asking perpendicular. Okay, so first things first, you need to rearrange the given equation. So make sure you will rearrange it, okay, and make sure that I am solving for y. Y must be by itself, okay, and it has to be positive. So this was from last video, okay. So move the x over, so minus x. I need y to be positive. On this side, if it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter, okay? What matter is y must be positive and by itself. So I multiply by an extra negative, so it'll become positive y, positive x, and positive 2, okay? Again, we need to find the slope, and the slope is always right here. Slope is always right here, okay? Now, if you don't see a number, please do not say 0. So here in this case, the slope is 1, okay? However, if you remember last video, parallel mean same slope. Same slope mean you will use it again, okay? However, with perpendicular, it is negative reciprocal. Use these two vocabulary exactly the way it is. Negative reciprocal. So here we go. This slope in the beginning was positive, so I need to change the sign. So it becomes negative. Okay, one more time. Negative reciprocal. So this slope right here in the beginning was positive, so I have to change it to negative. However, if this is in the beginning was a negative, then you still used another negative. It says right here, negative. So if this was negative and then you put another negative in, then it will be positive. Okay, so be very careful of that. Follow these two words very carefully. Again, this in the beginning was positive. I want to put another negative in, so it becomes negative. However, if this was already a negative in the beginning, you have to put another negative in because it says right here negative. So therefore negative and negative will make this positive. Okay, so be very careful. One more time. This right here in the beginning was positive. So I need to put a negative. I need to put a negative, and that's where the negative comes from. Okay. The next vocabulary, reciprocal. Reciprocal means you will flip it. Okay. And this is what it means to flip. You will do this. You will flip. Okay. Well, if you flip the 1, it's still 1. Okay. So that is the negative reciprocal. Okay. For perpendicular slope. Okay. However, note, if your slope happens to be a fraction like this, note, if your slope happens to be a fraction like this, so still same thing. Follow the rule. This is positive. This is positive. Put the negative in, and that's where the negative comes from. Reciprocal. Reciprocal means you will flip. Okay, so you will flip the 2/3, which comes out to be 3/2. Okay, so if you have a fractions, this is what you do. Again, follow this right here carefully. Negative reciprocal. Okay, so now we know what we're doing. So we are going to use the new slope, not the old one. Okay, so be very careful. With perpendicular, we don't use the old one, we use the new one. Okay, so this is the one we're using. And our point is still the same, 5, 2. So plug it in. Okay, again, there is no extra parentheses because 5 is positive. And there is no extra parentheses here because 2 was negative, as you can see up here. Okay, in the beginning, this is positive. Okay, however, if there is another negative, make sure you put extra parentheses. Okay, put in the new slope, which is -1. Okay, make sure you put this in correctly. Now just distribute. Negative times x is -x. Negative times -2 gives me +2. Now plus 5 to the right hand side, so 5 plus 2 gives me 7. Okay, so this is the equation. This is the equation that is perpendicular to the given equation using that point. One more time. This right here is the equation, the answer, the equation that is perpendicular to the given equation using this point. Okay, so one more time. This equation right here is perpendicular to this given equation and using that point. Okay, and that's how you would do the homework for this section.